Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for this episode, this final episode of 2024. Goodbye, 2024. Hello, 2025. And hello to you. I'm so glad that you're here. If this is your first time, welcome. Come on in. This is where we chat about yarn. We chat about actually all kinds of things. I just chat along, and my friends online chat with me and we interact. And hey, Carrie, good morning to you. I hope that you're having a great morning. And good morning to Naomi. Aloha to you, Naomi. It's so good to see you. And Alice is driving, but she's going to be listening. Happy Monday to you. Mm, 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 mm. Yummy, yummy coffee. Okay, let me bend this down just a little bit. Let me turn the volume on my phone off. Oh boy. I have a frog in my throat this morning, and let's see. Yeah. So today is a wonderful day. Today is Monday, January 30th, 2024. And hey, Nisi, good morning to you. We got Carrie here. We got Nisi. We got Naomi. We have Alice listening from her car. And if you are here, say hello. I want to know that you're here, and I want to say hello to you and good morning. And happy last day for us of 2024. Whew, so sorry. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning. And it's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. So this has been a fun couple of days for me. Friday, I met with you on Friday. We did a live. And then Friday afternoon, my granddaughters came. Of course, they brought their parents too. And I was glad to see them. And it's been a very busy, fun weekend. Busy. And so, yeah, happy last Monday of 2024, Nikki. Woo woo. Yes, you know it. You know it. And Nisi says, don't forget to thumbs up. So hit that thumbs up button. It's the like button on your screen. A little bit sleepy here. A little bit sleepy here. I don't know. I had a hard time sleeping last night. I did put some stuff on my back, but it's not my normal stuff. And yeah, my back was hurting a little bit, but it's all good. So for Christmas this year, I did get a couple different gift cards, gift certificates, and I'm so excited. I have a gift card from Hobby Lobby to spend. I have a gift card from Michael's to spend. Excuse me. And someone, a very sweet friend, Naomi, Aloha Crochet by Naomi, sent me a gift card from Mary Maxim, and that's exciting. And so I got that in an email, and that was so funny. Nana Mama Cat, good morning to you. I'm so glad to see you. And she says, good morning to everyone. Morning. Yay. So what's in your cup? Oh boy, my cup has coffee with a little bit of creamer. Look at that. I've been drinking off of both sides of this cup. Has coffee with a little bit of half and half. And yeah, that's what I'm drinking today. Hot coffee. I need to like suck it down. All right. Wow, I did. I just sucked some down. Maybe that will help me wake up a little bit and not see. I'm just thinking of the word yawn, and what happens? I start to yawn. I'm so susceptible to suggestion. Oh my goodness. So we've had such a good time. My oldest granddaughter is 7, and she brought her yarn with her and her hook, and we sat down for a little bit this weekend. There was a quiet lull, and oh no. Oh, Naomi. Naomi needs coffee, but she has labs this morning, so no coffee till after the labs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So we sat down for a little bit, and I was showing her how, going over again how to do the chain. She does it great. She just needed a little reminding because it's been a while. It's been a while since we sat down and did that. And then after that, I showed her how to do the single crochet, and it was fun. She got it. Oh, excuse me. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning. Uh-oh, you're waiting impatiently. Oh, no. Jeanette says, good morning, waiting impatiently for coffee. Hubby drank most of the first pot. How dare he? I know, right? He probably needed extra coffee this morning. I don't know. Come on, coffee, brew, brew. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. So anyway, this is what we were doing, right? So I was showing her how to do the single crochet, and she was like, it's too hard. And I said, okay, watch this way. And I was like, I took the hook and I said, hold the hook like this, and you stab it, and then you hook it, and you pull it. And oh, I remember now, it was like pull out its guts. I forgot to tell her that. I was like, all I could remember was the stab it part, right? I couldn't remember the rest of it. I was like, stab it and hook it and pull it through and hook it again and go through both loops, and then you stab it. And her eyes were like, "Ooh, I can do this." So she was like, "Stab it." She's like, "I can get into that." It was so funny. It was so funny. So anyway, I'm like, "Whew, this granddaughter of mine." Got to teach her the fun way, right? Stab it. And it was so funny. Good morning, Tara. Good morning to you, my dear. And so anyway, it was fun because she was like, yeah. And it was really cute because she got all the stitches. She did a really good job. So I mean, I helped her because her first row of she did her chain, and then I started showing her how to do the single crochet in the chain. Well, that is hard for a 7-year-old. She's like, that's too hard. So I finished the first row and then turned, and then I showed her, and she did most of the second row. And so anyway, she's like, we had like this much to go, and she's like, how much is there left? And I said, there's this much. I said, but you got this. And she did the rest of it. And then I showed her the trick about finding both loops of the V on the very last stitch, and she did really good. And then she turned it into a headband. So anyway, she had fun, and I was so proud. It was a proud Grammy moment where she did a single crochet. How great is that? Because I've been wanting to show her, and she was like, I can stop here, and I can, first she said, I can make a bracelet. And I said, well, it's a little long. And she's like, maybe a necklace. And then she figured out a headband. So anyway, she said, I can make a bracelet or a necklace. And I said, or you could keep going and make a blanket. And she was like, She said, how long does it take you to make a blanket? And I said, oh, a couple days. And she, you could see her thinking in her mind, I don't have that much time. And I said, but your doll blanket that I made you for Christmas, it took me an hour to make that. And it didn't really take me an hour, but and she's like, oh, and she was thinking, so, got to start them small. Tara says, I've been hoping that at least one person I know wants to learn, right? Because we want to show. Yes. Maritza, hello. Hola. It's good to see you. And so anyway, it was fun, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And so she got to make more than just a chain this time. She actually crocheted something. So single crochet. She crocheted a stitch more than just the chain, and that was fun. Fun, fun, fun. So, yeah, we've played games. We did crafts last night. We played games in their puzzle books, and so anyway, it's just been fun, 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 and I'm tired. I'm a little tired. Oh my goodness. So yeah. That's what I've been doing this weekend. And it's been very full. It's felt like a week because of all the fun and the activities and stuff like that. So anyway, I've been loving it. And so you know me, tomorrow is the last day of the year. So I have today and tomorrow. And then 1 minute after midnight, I am going to order. Oh, I didn't tell you. It was my sweet Naomi that sent me the gift certificate to Mary Maxim. And so I thank you, Naomi. It is such a sweet gesture, such a sweet, kind gesture. And obviously, I've already told her thank you, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Tara. Tara's like, buy yarn. Yes. And so yes, Naomi sent me a gift certificate to Mary Maxim. So 1 minute after midnight on the new year, I can start shopping for yarn on Mary Maxim. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna use Naomi's gift certificate to me and buy yarn 1 minute after midnight. So my sweet friend Naomi is going to be the catalyst to my very first purchase of 2025. And when it comes in, I'll show you. They have some really good sales going on. I've been looking. It's pretty interesting. Aw. Yes, thank you, Tara. Tara says, yes, I'm so glad. Good morning, Wendy. She says, I'm so excited for you to get some new yarn to enjoy again. Yes. Wendy, dear. Wendy, dear. How are you feeling? Our dearest Wendy had an accident with a deer yesterday, and the deer hit her car, and she had to go to the emergency room to get checked out, and the deer kept running. Wendy, oh my goodness, that deer just kept running. I cannot believe it. That is crazy. How are you feeling today? My goodness. My goodness. I hope you are okay. I know, thankfully nothing was broken, but wow. We need to be very careful out there. Alice is driving this morning and listening. And so, yeah, you need to be careful too, Alice. Tara says, I just bought the Flower Power all-in-one, and I am not happy with it yet. I wouldn't advise it. It creates failures. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes. And Tara says, hi, Wendy, hoping you're okay. That is scary. That is scary. Yeah. I was wondering about that Flower Power because it looks really, really cute. Now tell me, Tara, Oh, good. Okay, Wendy says she's sore, but she's okay. Um, my goodness gracious. It's just it's like the season where they just start running, and thankfully it was just the one, because usually when you see one deer, you see like 4 to 6 to, you know, boom, boom, boom. They just start crossing the road right at the same place, right? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yes, Naomi says, I too am glad that you're okay, Wendy. I'm sure this morning you may be sore. Yes, yes. And oh my goodness, that's a crazy thing. So Tara, I'm wondering, is your tension, are you like middle of the road? Are you a little loose? Are you a little tight with the tension? I'm just wondering, because I know that that has a lot to do with it. And also, some people have had to go up, a hook size. Some people have had to go down a hook size when using the flower power. I really kind of want to give it a try. Um, I'm really interested in seeing whether, whether it works for me. Um, Tara says, it's beautiful but tricky to get it right. Um, I had the first color perfect, but the second hasn't worked out. You gave up for the day and you'll try again. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about that. So the first one was perfect. The second row wasn't. Oh, okay. So you did have to tighten up for the second round. You even went to a smaller hook and it still didn't work. And see, that's the problem, because I wonder if you use the smaller hook for the first color, for the first round, if that would like not come out right. You know what I mean? I I don't know how they gauge it, unless you, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting to think about. Hmm. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Wendy says, my daughter just called and just missed 2 deer on the same road. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, there are certain roads that are just really, really heavily traveled. And wow. Okay, Naomi is getting ready to drive, so she'll be listening. Okay, you be safe too, Naomi. Definitely. Definitely. Um, Tara says it started to curl with the second hook. Oh, it was curling. It was too tight. Yeah. I'm going to start with a smaller hook next and see if that works. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Wendy, do you have off today? Are you able to stay home and relax? I hope you are. Um, with just having that accident yesterday. My goodness, that's very, very scary. I know. I know. Naomi is saying, "Oh my goodness," right? Okay, you're going to keep me updated. Good, Tara. I'm getting names mixed up. Keep us updated, because I want to know. See, I kind of want to buy that yarn, but then I kind of don't want that stress of having to be perfect with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, what I did with the girls, because I did their baby doll blanket, I did as a granny square. I just kept growing until I was satisfied with the size of the blanket for a doll. And it turned out it was perfect. It was a little extra, but it wasn't like they had to, like, it was enough extra so that they could wrap it really good and, give it a little tuck, and it was perfect. Um I I used the method where when I got to the end, I cut it and then I did a magic knot, and then I just kept crocheting. And because, like, I would go to the end and then I would see, okay, here is where I need to end. I would cut it, pull it out a little bit, do the magic knot, and then crochet. And then it worked out pretty good. So, there is a little tiny knot, but I kind of tuck it in a little bit so that, you don't feel it, but I feel good about it having the knot and not having the tails just, weaving in and everything. But the girls, because as soon as they see a little tail weaving in or a little tail sticking out, they think, oh no, my project's coming undone. And so yeah. Good morning, Patty Barker. Happy New Year to you. I hope that 2025 treats everyone really well. I hope that it is a year of hope and thankfulness and a year of just forging ahead. I really do. And yeah. So Tara says that the Red Heart Flower Power yarn is pressure and it's stressful for her. So yeah, we don't need any of that, right? We just don't need any of that. Now I've seen where people have crocheted with that yarn and just crocheted normal, right? Not trying to turn it into anything. But and the way the colors are spaced and everything, it's made a very pretty pattern just, crocheting back and forth, like a blanket or something like that, right? I think that that would be really pretty because you have little chunks of yarn, different, different lengths. I think that would be very pretty. Or just like doing the granny square and not worrying if it's right or not and just keep going, right? And so you have a little bit of bleed into the next or, whatever, and just keep going with it, especially if you're going to make a really large, um, a really large granny square and just keep going with it. It'll kind of, wibble wobble its way out. It would still look pretty, I think. Yes. Oh, good. Wendy says she was already scheduled off today. So happy for that. But sadly, she was on her way to work yesterday when the accident happened. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, Jeanette says, I'll be watching on the big screen. I'll be working on cleaning out my rolling cart. We won't discuss this dumpster fire. Oh, no. She said, since I don't get around very well, it holds everything, not just crochet stuff. Yes, I get that. I totally get that. At one point, Jeanette, my living room was my rolling cart in a stationary position. Like the whole living room held everything. Like Tanya and I, this was before Tanya went back home. And so it was before Thanksgiving. And we were working on projects for my very first vendor sale, which was in October. And we had yarn everywhere. We were working on projects and projects and projects. And we had stacks of yarn. It was crazy, crazy. Because like we would be working on a project and we'd be like, oh, I need a little bit of black yarn. Run back here, grab some black yarn, go back to the living room, use the black yarn. And then it's like, okay, I don't want to go get up and go put it away. So let's put it in this stack right here of yarn. And so eventually we had like the yarn room in the living room. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. And so incredibly messy. Incredibly messy. It was terrible. And then we had the eyes, like the little bags that held the safety eyes, and you had the little bag that had the backs and the eyes and the it was just, and the noses, and it was just crazy. So yeah. Yeah. So Jeanette, you go ahead and just happily clean up your rolling cart. I love a good rolling cart, by the way. You know who else loves a good rolling cart? Catherine. Catherine loves a good rolling cart, and she has a system for hers. It's a 3-tier And so on one tier, she puts all of her whips, and it's a whip cart, okay? Works in progress cart. On one tier, she'll put all of her amigurumi. The next tier are wearables. And then the next tier would be blankets and that kind of thing, right? And so, like on Whip Wednesday, she'll work an hour, or on any given day, whenever she's working on things, she'll work on like an hour on the amigurumi cart. And so she'll work on that and see what she gets finished. And then she'll, like, the next hour, she'll work on the wearables, and just work until whatever. And then the next tier would be like a whole nother hour, and she'll work a little bit on that. So, she gets a little bit of work done on all of them. So there's like forward moving progress. That's a football term. I'm really into football right now. And so, she gets that going, right? So that's fun. Let's see. Wendy says, Happy New Year to all. And Happy New Year to you as well, Wendy. And to everyone here, Happy New Year. Today is the last Monday of 2024. So no more Mondays in this year. Goodbye, 2024. It's been good to know you. There have been some fun things happen. There have been some crazy things happen. There have been some, not fun things happen, like poor Wendy and her encounter with the deer yesterday. What a crazy time. And so yeah, 2025, we're looking for our year of hope. And so 2024 was my Yinbi year and my year of joy. And so it was just finding joy in crochet. And I did. And I found some joy because I had some yarny friends come and support me on my very first crochet vendor sale. And that was just such a blessing, such a blessing. I enjoyed it so much and just fell in love with my yarny friends all over again, right? And what a blessing that was. Oh my goodness. So it's been really, really fun. A year of hope and peace. Thank you, Wendy. Hope and peace. And I really do hope that it is a year of hope and peace. The world is kind of crazy and scary. It's a scary place. And yet there's so much good out there. And so when you read the headlines, when you see the headlines, it can really start to steal your peace and your hope and your joy. And so we just need to remind ourselves that there are people out there who want and enjoy a peaceful life, and we want to bring more of that peace into our life. So if that means, turning the volume down on some of the news, that doesn't mean sticking your head in the sand, obviously. We are adults. We need to know what's going on, but you also need to not let it steal your peace. And so, yes, let's band together as a community of crocheters, of yarn lovers, and and let's start enjoying ourselves and just coming together. I am really, really excited, not just for yarn in the new year, but for new opportunities to branch out and to do some more kind of crochet. I have really enjoyed giving away my crochet. It's been so much fun. It really has. And um Oh, your daughter is driving instead. Oh, good, good. I'm so glad, Naomi. Um, Thank you. I get to buy yarn soon. I know. I'm so excited too, Wendy. I'm so excited too. And you know what this year has taught me? That a year goes by fast, quickly. It it feels like the moments are long, like the minutes are long, the hours are long, but the days are short. They just go by so fast. It's like you blink your eyes and you were on a Monday, and now you blink your eyes and you're on a Friday. You blink your eyes and you're at next Tuesday. And it's like the days go by really fast. And yet, if you're in the moment, the moments can go nice and slow. And I know it's a paradox. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. But time does travel very fast. And so to enjoy each of the little moments. And Naomi says, I can't wait to see all the yarn openings. I know. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. And so, yeah, I am really, really excited. Oh, Wendy says, me too. I know. I know. And so, yeah, just thinking about like the new ideas that I can do. So when my Aunt Charlotte and Uncle Larry came to visit, and I had those trees that I could gift to her, it just made me happy. It made me so happy. And oh, good. Tara says, okay, so I just redid the first 3 rounds with a 5.5 millimeter hook, and it worked out. Yay. That's awesome. That is wonderful, wonderful, Tara. Wonderful. The 5.5 is the hook that it calls for. Okay, good. So maybe it's just being mindful as you go around the second time, just to kind of gauge how much yarn you have left. I don't know. And like when you get halfway, and you're like, okay, I need to, I don't know. I mean, you don't want to like have it wonky where it's like looser here and tighter here or whatever, but I think you're going to get it to work, because Tara, we believe in you. We believe in you, Tara. We do. We do. So, yeah, 2025. I'm just excited for it. I'm so excited for it. And she says, I don't know what I did differently. I frogged the whole thing and started fresh. Yeah, maybe you just needed to like do a practice run, limber up those fingers, and whoop, 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 here you go. You got it. You got this, sister. You got this. Oh my goodness. Um, so yeah, I want to add some new elements to 2025. Do you have any suggestions for me of the different elements? I'm also going to start doing more tutorials. So my goal is for 2025 to do to record some more tutorials, and I don't have a number. Like I was going to say 1 tutorial for the whole year, but that's not realistic, right? That's not realistic because I have more in me than just 1 tutorial. I have 1 blanket that I had started in Florida to do the tutorial for, and then I stopped. And I have more in me than just that one. And I also have a written pattern for that one. So that's kind of my goal too, is to have a written pattern to go with my tutorials. Gypsy, hello, how are you? Happy last Monday of 2024 to you. And yeah, I am That's one of my goals. But is there anything that you would like to see me do in 2025? Do you want to do, oh, you love the tutorials and patterns? Okay, I'm going to do more of those. Um, I am. I'm going to do more of those. So this one blanket that I have is just a lovely blanket. And I did it in kind of fall colors. So I could adapt it. Although, you know, the colors, they meant something to me, and the rose meant something to me. But really, it's a very pretty pattern for any combination of colors. So what about games? What about, like, do you like doing the bingo games? Connie with Just Another Stitch does bingo now, and it is fun. It's a lot of fun. I wouldn't, I'm not good at mailing things out. I'm just not. I know my limitation there. I just don't get it mailed out in a timely manner. And so that's really a challenge for me. I know myself, I have good intentions, and the follow through is usually not there. Not for a while. So I would do more something like a gift card to Hobie, or a gift card to Mary Maxim, or a gift card to Joanne or Michael's, something like that. Maybe Wool Warehouse does gift cards. I don't know. I don't know. So is that something that you're interested in? Like doing drawings, winnings, something like that? Connie is very ambitious right now with her tutorials and all of that, and she's doing a whole lot more than I am physically able to do. So I just give her all the kudos. She is really doing a great job. She's like whipping out the patterns, whipping out the tutorials, and I am okay. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Wendy, you're so sweet. She said prizes are not important, just the fun, and hanging out is the best. Oh, you're so sweet. You're just so sweet. Thank you. I love hanging out with you. I don't know if I have told you lately that hanging out with you in this format, chatting with you and getting to know you better and being a part of your lives, like, you know, knowing when Wendy has this horrible accident, and knowing and caring and sharing and being a community of caring, sharing, loving, kind crocheters, yarn, you know, yarny people. I don't know if you know how much that means to me on a personal level. Y'all are like, you're my peeps, right? You're my friends, and I love hanging out with you. And and you really enhance my life in such a wonderful way. I don't even know how to describe it. I didn't really expect this when I started this channel, to just like fall in love with all of you. Like, I really do love knowing about you, and praying for you, and sharing life with you, and sharing crochet and sharing yarn with you. All of that means so much to me. And so thank you for allowing me to come into your home, into your life, and to just share love. Oh, oh, that is so fun. Tara says, we love you too. And thank you for saying it out loud. Yeah. I know. I haven't said it enough lately. I really haven't. And so thank you for joining me on this journey. You know, life is hard. Life is rough. There are some definite wonderful things that happen, but sometimes getting through the day to day can be a challenge. You know, there's things that we go through as human beings that is rough. It really is. And so to have somebody sit here and share life with you and share fun things with you and the hard times with you and the truth, you know. Um, oh, oh, Wendy, thank you. Wendy says, you guys, I told about the accident because my kids and work and because your friendship means so much. Yes. Yes. So you told, you know, you told the people who were important to you, and we're important to you, and you are important to us. And so I just love that. Oh, you haven't even told your mom. Are you worried about your mom being concerned or upset? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know that you get the support here because our Yarny people, we support one another, right? We just rally around one another. We yeah, we're here for one another because we know what it's like. And we may not be experiencing or have experienced exactly what you are experiencing, and yet we know what it feels like to be stressed, to be lonely, to be sad, to be anxious, to be, whatever. We know what that feels like, and we know that we're here to like give hugs. And so I'll get off my. Oh, Alice is home. She was listening in the car. I'm so glad that you made it home safely, Alice. And yes, Tanya's here. Tanya, Wendy, she wants to know how you're feeling. Um, Tanya, Wendy is a little sore, but she's doing okay. And today was a scheduled day off. So thankfully she gets to rest today. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Don't you love how everybody just loves on one another on this channel? I just love it so much. I really do. Y'all are amazing. And so keep your eyes peeled because 2025 is going to be fun. I'm going to finally buy some yarn. You know what I can't wait to do? I can't wait to go back to the one yarn shop. Tanya, you got to come. Go back to that one yarn shop because they had the most amazing cotton yarn there. And I just fell in love with it. It was a different brand. I'd never heard of it before, and I fell in love with it. So Tanya, one thing we are going to do once the guys go back home, we are going to go over to that little yarn shop in Clinton, Tennessee, and we are going to oh, and we are going to go and check it out, and we're going to go buy some yarn. And I'm not going to scare that lady, right? No, BST. It's in my DNA. Alice, you know that. BST stands for Barbara Standard Time. And yeah, because, I I march to the beat of my own drum. And that means time is fluid. And Barbara's Standard Time could be anything. Antoinette, good morning. You've been missing my lives. I've been missing you, Antoinette. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And happy last Monday of 2024. Yes, definitely. Definitely. And Tanya says, yay. Yes, we're going to go back to that little yarn shop. I promise I'm not going to scare the owner of the shop anymore. I don't know if you remember, but the story about seeing the Premier Puzzle Yarn from across the room. And I know Premier Puzzle Yarn when I see Premier Puzzle Yarn. And it was the sister company. It was the same company, but they had relabeled it with a different label. And that yarn was $14 a skein. And I can get it at Walmart with a different label for $5.99. But across the room, I got so excited. I'm like, "You have puzzle yarn." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Premier puzzle yarn." She's like, "No, that's not it." I'm like, "Yes, it is." She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yes, it is." I don't know what I was thinking, but I got excited. And so I walked across the room and I'm like, "Look, this is Jigsaw." And I looked at it and it was a different label and it didn't say Jigsaw and it wasn't puzzle yarn, but it was puzzle yarn. And then I'm like, "You can get this at Walmart." And then the lady like walked away. Oh my goodness. Naomi, good luck to you. She's got to get her labs done. Her daughter drove her. Yay. And so yay. That means we marched. Alice says that means we all marched your drum. I like guessing your actual drum time. I know, right? It's like you just never know. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, Antoinette, thank you. She's praying for everyone to have a prosperous new year. Yay. Yay. Oh, yes, you know it. BST is the thing. Um, so yeah, Tanya and I, and of course we're gonna take hubby along and or maybe we'll take mom along this time. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah. And so anyway, that is a really good yarn store. I need a good coupon. Listen. Oh my goodness. So this is Tanya, okay? When she was with the kids and they would start to like her car would make this sound, right? And so then she started using it with the kids and like they would start acting up and she'd go, and and the kids would like stop and look at her. You know, it kind of helped because it kind of broke that whatever cycle they were in. And so she used it on me one time and it worked. I was like, "You're right. You're right." So she says, "I have my sound ready if needed." And after that, then she bought the puzzle yarn for a friend. And this week she brought it back to me saying, "I can't use this." Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you can, sister, because you know how to make all kinds of things. And I'm so proud of Tanya's. Um, I'm so proud of Tanya's progress because she has made the most incredible amigurumi, the most incredible blankets. She's followed patterns more in this last year than she ever has. And so I'm just so proud of her. And she's not afraid to frog things. If it's not right, she's going to frog it. And so yeah, I'm so proud of her. Tanya, I didn't, if you came in late, you didn't hear, but Nicole learned single crochet yesterday. And I taught her by saying, stab it and hook it and, hook it again and come through too. It was so funny. Oh, yes, yes. You're right. You're right. That's right, Antoinette. That's right. I did. I created a monster. I didn't create the monster. The monster was released. I didn't create it. I released it. She is she is something else. Yeah, she's something else and she is not afraid to go for it. Like whatever it is, she's not afraid to go for it. She's teaching crochet right now. She is just having such a great time. Such a great time. Yeah. So, oh my goodness, I tried to give a hat away to my Aunt Charlotte, and it was one of the off the rails beanies. And she's like, I don't wear hats. I'm like, oh, I was like so disappointed. She's like, I don't wear hats. Oh, darn. Yeah. So, anyway, Antoinette says labs equals blood work plus the urine sample. So it's all laboratory. Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of labs, when I went to my hematologist, I did get the labs back, and he did some different, I guess, blood work. He did some of the standard blood work, but he mostly focused on different areas that could involve the fatigue and all of that, right? And so yeah, I found out some new things about my blood, and so I can't wait to get the next appointment so that we can talk about it. They're gonna have to set up um, my iron infusions. He did order me for iron infusions, and but there's other things that the lab work was like really kind of weird about. So anyway, um, oh my goodness. Oh, Tanya. Tanya says, oh, friends, I didn't finish my son's stocking for Christmas, so I held it together with stitch markers. Did you show it to him at least? Oh, no. Tanya. Oh, I love puzzle yarn. I do. I think it is yummy to work with. Um, Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, got some new things to think about. New things to think about. Oh my goodness. Um, Antoinette says, if you like puzzle type yarn, I got some of the Fashion Plus bags from Premier. $5. Wow. Got 3 skeins of puzzle type yarn. Now there's no guarantee you get it, but OMG, I love it, right? I know, Antoinette. I love the puzzle yarn. I really do. And I love the price of it except for at that one place. I didn't like that one. Oh, yeah. And then Alice says, oh, Tanya, SMH, which means shake my head. Oh, it was hanging. Oh, that's funny. And you know what? Your son would like think nothing of it. He's like, yep, that's my mom. Oh, thank you, Tara. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I have been really struggling this year especially, but actually for, the years before. I have a lot of makeup on right now. And so and I am happy. It's not taking my joy away. It's not taking my happiness away and my joy of hanging out with you. Hanging out with you actually takes my mind off of different things. And so, yeah, I do have some blood work issues that we're working on. So, uh, you had undies hanging out of the heel. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. I bet that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I bet he was like, Mom. Yes, you're right. The silent sickness is tough because people can't see it on you. And so when you're tired, you can be labeled lazy or, anything. It's just, so thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I know. That was too funny, Tanya. Undies hanging out the heel. He's like, thanks, Mom. So you get that sewn together before next Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did Bethany like her stocking? Because her stocking was gorgeous. It was Tanya made it with well, it looked like sunflowers and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Wendy wants to know if you took a picture. You definitely should have taken a picture. Oh, thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Lulu, hello. Nice to see you today. Prayers for you and your family. Thank you, Lulu, and prayers for you and your family as well. Um, oh my goodness. And Wendy said, that is so me, Tanya. Oh, yes. Yes. So, yeah, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Cindy, I forget that your name is Cindy. I call you Lulu. Oh, she loved it. Good. I'm glad Bethany loved it. Yes. Oh, that is great. That is great. I know. So, go clock in and have a great day. Have a great Monday, Nisi. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. And so yeah, we just had a fun time, and I'm looking forward to January 1st. And I just realized that I have, but you know what? I wonder if I could do a pickup. Hmm. Or if I could do now, if I could get free shipping with my but you know what? I want to go in this store. I want to go in this store. Now, Michael's, I have to go to Knoxville to go to Michael's. Oh darn. I might save that one for when we head to Clinton and to that store because then we can like hit Michael's on the way there, shop a little, use my gift card, and then head to Clinton. And then, they had such beautiful, beautiful cotton yarn. I am just so excited about that. So excited about that. My goodness. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. I am so glad that you are here today. And if you're watching later, I'm so glad that you came and you watched and you enjoyed, and I'm glad that you're here. If you made it to the end, congratulations, gold star, gold star, gold star. Oh, 2% on your iPad. Have a happy new year, Tara. Have a happy new year. Don't get too sloshed, she says, on your New Year's Eve. Oh my goodness. And I will see you January 1st, Barbara Standard Time, but it is a WIP Wednesday, but we're going to celebrate January 1st. And I'm going to share with you what I ordered 1 minute after midnight. I'm so excited. So, love to you all. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next year.